Salut les abonnés et bienvenue à toi. Ouais, toi, qui viens de découvrir la chaîne complètement par hasard. Alors je t'explique. On avait vraiment envie de consacrer un épisode à ces personnes, tu sais, les gens qui ont un lien particulier avec la nature. Alors pas forcément des pionniers comme Geneviève et Guy de Terramada, voire épisode 6, d'avance merci. Mais ceux qui ont décidé de consacrer leur vie finalement à l'essentiel, non?
Welcome to your life. There's no turning back.
Alors j'ai pris mon téléphone et j'ai cherché et je t'ai trouvé. Toi, Chris Hughes et ta Casita Verde. À toutes les personnes curieuses de voir ce qu'un véritable génie est capable de faire lorsqu'il met son savoir-faire et son bon sens au service de l'environnement, ça se passe au sud de nulle part, c'est l'épisode 30, et à toutes ces personnes-là, moi je dis, bienvenue au paradis.
Everybody wants to roll the world.
Heaven, I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I see when we're out together, dance cheek to cheek.
I'm Chris Hughes. I'm the founder and director of this model ecological centre called Casita Verde, which was founded back in 1993, mainly to educate the local population in different ways to be more kind to the planet. I fell in love with the island and decided to stay here at least for a few months. Then I really found my place in the world, and I then sold my house in England and came to live down here permanently in 1987. It wasn't really that you need to be a millionaire to make such an installation, because most of this stuff is from the garbage. This is a fantastic example of alternative living practices using mainly upcycled materials. Upcycling is a term we use when we improve the value of a material that's been thrown away. If you throw a bottle away, for example, the bottle has a value, but a building made of bottles has another value. So 85% of this installation, this has been made with upcycled materials, been donated to me or found them in the garbage. And we bought very, very few things. I mean, I'm an example of somebody who lives like a millionaire, but isn't a millionaire. So I have the millionaire's lifestyle, but without the millions. Super. One of the ideas why I built this place was because I invented a project called Ibiza Ecolandia back in 1997. And when I tried to explain it to the local government, they looked at me a bit like they looked at Leonardo da Vinci, for sure, when he was talking about aeroplanes. They didn't understand what I was talking about. So I thought I'd make a model. And this is the model. If you imagine, one of my jobs is, one of my favourite hobbies, if you like, because it's not really a job, is to try and raise the value of local products. Okay. So that people regenerate the land. Ibiza Phoenix. I chose this name because it's understood by everybody as this thing that rises up from the ashes. We get a new idea of society if we, and really what we're doing at the moment, we're burning our society worldwide, as you know, as everybody knows. So we need to start to get together in groups of conscious people and to think of how we're going to go on into the future. The carb tree, like all of the plants, it connects cosmic energy with earth energy. It's always green, just like me. It's always working as well, just like me. And it has very deep roots in the ground and also in the local culture, because it's been around a long time in the Mediterranean. And the fruit that it produces can sustain life. The roof here is made from a 3.5 metre satellite antenna. I actually installed 2,500 satellite systems between 1988 and the year 2000, and some of them I kept, the old ones. We use them here in the construction of Casita Verde. This is one of them. A washing machine door. You see that's a Renault 4 front window. Floors are made with broken tiles. and these are made from rocks out of the garden. And you get a lamp like this that's been thrown away. You just fix it with a few bits, and here it is working. So, you know. So why throw it away? It's because people can't be able to repair anything anymore. Something goes wrong with it, out, in the bin. Can we go on like that? No. Here's an example of how to do something about it. That's what we try to teach here. You know, there isn't such a thing as garbage. As I said, everything can be reused and should be reused, must be reused nowadays. Garbage is a human invention. In nature, it doesn't exist. The byproduct from one life source is the food for another one, and so on in a circle. It's a circular economy. That's why nature works, and we will not work if we don't copy nature very soon and do the same thing. This cooker we use a lot, especially in the summertime, to cook food because it's very efficient. You can boil water, you can cook soups and things on this machine. This is what it's designed for.
C'est génial.
Parabolic. If you put your hand in the middle,
yes.
Point this at the sun, you put your hand in the middle, it gets very hot.
Dans ce jardin d'Éden, imaginé et conçu par Chris, la plupart des structures sont faites de terre, de bouteilles, de boîtes d'aluminium, de boîtes de palettes. Ouais, vous pouvez l'applaudir. Une parfaite autosuffisance alimentaire énergétique. Différents systèmes de panneaux solaires installés par Chris alimentent 5 congélateurs, 4 réfrigérateurs, plusieurs fours, une machine à laver. 80 000 litres d'eau de pluie sont récupérés, stockés, puis traités grâce à des plantes naturelles. Une alchimie parfaite.
I didn't explain what Green Heart was either. You see this on my t-shirt. Right, this was something we invented in the year 2000. Basically, it's a car sticker, an international car sticker, that tells a story to everybody, the same story. I mean, I believe that everybody has a green heart, and my job is to find it and get them to share it. It's a positive symbol. What does it tell you?
Love.
Love? What?
Ecology, nature.
Yes, okay, you've got it. So you can't really get it wrong. Love nature, love ecology,
Yellow,
love
the sunshine.
Yeah, and the sunshine, that's yes, the yellow is so you can see it a long way away. But it works very well as a colour scheme.
Ouais.
The Brazilians like it as well.
Exactly.
It's their colour.
Massage, shiatsu.
Vai minha tristeza e diz a ela que sem ela não pode ser. Diz-lhe numa prece que ela regresse, porque eu não posso mais sofrer. Chega de saudade. A realidade é que sem ela não há paz, não há beleza, é só tristeza e a melancolia que não sai de mim, não sai de mim, não sai. Mas se ela voltar, que coisa linda, que coisa louca. Pois há menos peixinhos a nadar no mar do que os beijinhos que eu darei na sua boca. Dentro dos meus braços, os abraços são de ser milhões de abraços, apertado assim, calado assim, colado assim. Abraços e beijinhos e carinhos sem ter fim. Que é pra acabar com esse negócio de você viver sem mim. Não quero mais esse negócio de você viver sem mim. Vamos deixar desse negócio de você viver sem mim.
Enjoy the view.
Ça, c'est une petite dédicace pour Zeus parce que le gars, s'il vient ici, lui, il reste 2 ans. Hein. C'est pas genre le gars qui vient, tu sais, genre. Lui, il se met là, Zeus. 3 minutes, tu le vois plus jamais. Tu le retrouves plus.
Non,
il reste là à vie, le gars. Je le connais, hein.
Incrusté dans le camion.
Ah ouais, incrusté dans le camion, ouais. Et on lui dit, on va là-bas, mais t'es où? Je bouge pas de là, moi, hein.
Le fossile.
Grave.
c'est magnifique.
Let me show you one more.
Carrément.
I'll show you a couple more places of this.
C'est génial.
This stuff here is what comes out of these toilets. This is amazing. This is organic waste. Okay, basically human shit. Okay, piss, toilet paper, and this is wood dust. This makes a fantastic fertilizer. We've been using this for years and years and years, and we've built all these beautiful gardens using this particular material. We have several types of compost here, but this is the one that grows the most plants. We don't use it on the vegetable gardens because we don't know whose it is, where it came from, what they've been eating. But basically, in real simple terms, if it's your shit and your vegetables, no problem. We're going to go and see now where it comes from and how we get it out of the machine. So these are basically dry toilets. They're very good, well-made dry toilets. I didn't invent the dry toilet. It's been going on for thousands of years. But I invented a particular way of getting the manure out of the base of it. And this one's made of 3,500 aluminium cans, like beer tins and Coca-Cola tins. So this is what we built. Okay, so here you are inside. You have a seat, like always, and you do your donation. Everything in Casita Verde works with donation. You do your donation in here. You put in the toilet paper. This is it. You throw the toilet paper down the toilet, and then instead of 11 litres of water and drinking water, a waste of drinking. Imagine how many million tons of drinking water we wasted throwing it down the toilet. Instead of using something that's a waste product already. This comes from a place where they cut firewood, dead trees to make firewood. Okay, and this is pure carbon. There's no chemicals in here, not at all. So this is the perfect stuff. By the way, these toilets don't smell at all. Okay, so I'm going to sit here on this side of the toilet, okay, for about 6 months in these days. These are 1 cubic metre spaces underneath the floor. There's 2. There's one here and there's one there. So I'll sit here for 6 months doing my donations. When it's full, I'll empty that side and I'll move this toilet seat over to here. I take out this piece of concrete and put it here.
Okay.
And then that's covered the hole, and I'm sitting here for another 6 months. Well,
and during the 6 months, this
is decomposing.
Okay.
And then we take it out. Once it's decomposed, so we go 6 months here,
Super.
6 months here.
Very smart.
Since 1997, so that's quite a lot of years. And between these 2 toilets we have just here, we've taken out more than 135 cubic metres of human fertiliser, with which we've made all these beautiful gardens that you can see on the whole land. To live, actually, you need shelter, water, shelter, food, energy, and community. Okay, 5 things. And that's what you'll find in these places. If everything breaks down out there, the only thing they can do to me is to turn off my pension. Now, I'm not frightened of new inventions. I'm not going to go and live in the cave. I like the convenience of electric cookers and electric kettles to heat my tea water and stuff like that. But I don't need to be connected to the outside world to do that, because I have spent 30 years preparing myself, both physically, in this case, and also financially for this moment. If suddenly everything gets turned off, I'll be upset, but I won't die. And there's the difference.
Exactly.
Eh bien, la pollution industrielle dégage des quantités de produits chimiques de toute nature, dont une énorme quantité de gaz carbonique, risque de faire de l'atmosphère une espèce de serre.
C'est un baratin. Il y a l'histoire du CO2, c'est entendu, c'est vrai, on en fabrique beaucoup, mais il y a quand même des correcteurs automatiques.
Si au lieu de détruire la forêt amazonienne, on la protégeait, si au lieu de détruire les forêts de Bornéo, d'où nous revenons, de Java, de Sumatra et de l'Afrique centrale, on protégeait ces forêts, il n'y aurait pas de danger avec le gaz carbonique et au contraire, il y aurait de plus en plus d'oxygène. Mais on ne le fait pas, on ne protège pas, et pour faire des profits colossaux, on massacre nos forêts. Il pourrait y avoir un effet de serre général, réchauffement de 2 ou 3 degrés, donc à cause du réchauffement, 2 ou 3 degrés de moyenne suffisent, n'est-ce pas? Et montée des eaux et noyade de toutes les côtes basses.
Vous êtes en train de paniquer les populations là.